15 years gone by since LeBron James entered the NBA. Arguably the most hyped prospect the league has ever seen, the King certainly lived up to his expectations, still regarded as the best player in basketball today and one of the best to ever play the game. Despite James winning Rookie of the Year in 2004, many believed his draft mate Carmelo Anthony should have won it, and rightfully so, but that's a topic for another day. How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. Luka Doncic has been absolutely incredible this season and will easily become the runaway Rookie of the Year without question. But since 2003, there have been many amazing rookies who instantly became the best player on their teams, some of them turning their franchise around. I'm not going to include Joel Embiid on my list because he missed his first 2 seasons due to injury and was already 22 years old by the time his first full season started. Not to mention, he only played 31 games despite putting up over 20 points, almost 8 rebounds in limited minutes. With that said, here are the 10 best NBA rookie seasons since LeBron James. Number 10, Kyrie Irving. It was a close one between Kyrie and KD on the 10th spot. Since both their teams were terrible, the Sonics only won 20 games compared to the 21 and 45 Cavs in the 66-game lockout season. Both players shown plenty of promise and were bound to become elite offensive players when they came into the league. With KD having the better scoring numbers, Kyrie was more efficient in less minutes, gone from playing just 11 games in college to 66 games with countless back-to-backs, winning Rookie of the Year with 117 out of the possible 121st place vote. Irving also became the 4th rookie to average at least 18 points, 5 assists, while having at least a 55% true shooting percentage. While Durant received 75% of the first place votes, was viewed as just a great scorer coming into the league before rounding up his game, eventually becoming a top 2 player in the league. Number 9, Tyreke Evans. One of the most forgotten great rookie seasons in NBA history, Evans' first season is still arguably his best year, hasn't improved since then, edging out the likes of Stephen Curry and Brandon Jennings, becoming the 4th rookie ever to average at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, joining Oscar Robertson, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James, putting up 20.1 points, 5.3 rebounds, 5.8 assists, all-star level numbers. Being selected with the 4th pick, head coach Paul Westphal even said he's the most consistent rookie he's ever seen. Unfortunately, Evans was put in a bad organization where he lost confidence and didn't really put in the work to elevate his games. Years later, became one of the biggest disappointments until last season with Memphis, where he averaged 19.4 points, 5.1 rebounds, 5.2 assists, a great bounce back season, now comes off the bench for the Pacers. Number 8, Karl-Anthony Towns, who set franchise rookie records in scoring, rebounds, block shots, and field goal percentage as the unanimous Rookie of the Year, becoming the 5th in NBA history, as we'll get into the other 2 later on this list. Towns, the former 1st overall pick out of Kentucky, was already the best player on his team, averaged 18.3 points, 10.5 rebounds, 1.7 blocks on a very efficient 54% shooting. Had 19 games with at least 25 points, 10 rebounds, finished the season with 51 double-doubles, trailing only behind Andre Drummond and Russell Westbrook. No Kentucky player in the history of the NBA had a better rookie season than Towns, exceeded all expectations and putting himself in elite company in terms of the stats he was putting up. He still got a long way to go, playing much better now that Jimmy Butler's gone. Number 7, Damian Lillard, who was also one of the unanimous Rookie of the Year winners in a draft class that included 1st overall pick Anthony Davis. Dame's arguably one of the most clutch players in the NBA, a borderline superstar and a top 15 player. Lillard was the 6th overall pick out of Weber State, looked like a veteran coming into the league, put up averages of 19 points, 3.1 rebounds, 6.1 assists, played all 82 games, broke Steph Curry's rookie record, finishing with 185 3-pointers, and was the 3rd rookie with at least 1,500 points and 500 assists, joining the likes of Oscar Robertson and Allen Iverson. Swept all 6 of the league's Rookie of the Month awards, received the ultimate respect from Kobe Bryant, saying he's got the moves, patience, intelligence, the balance on his jumper, he's the real deal. Number 6, Derrick Rose. As the runaway Rookie of the Year, averaged 16.8 points, dished out 6.3 dimes, was an instant fan favorite for his hometown Bulls, finished 8 wins better than the season before, was incredible in the postseason, matching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record with 36 points in his rookie postseason debut, had incredible quickness, finished around the basket as well as any guard in the league at the time, was already inserting himself into the best point guard debate behind Deron Williams and Chris Paul, is still the only player on this list so far to win the MVP. Number 5, Chris Paul. Selected 4th overall by the New Orleans Hornets, a franchise player the team desperately needed, Paul was also a runaway choice for Rookie of the Year, received all but one of the 125 first place votes. One person voted for Darren Williams. The franchise went through plenty of adversity, where they were forced out of their home city because of Hurricane Katrina. Paul earned the rookie honor by the largest margin since David Robinson went unanimous in 1990. CP3 led all rookies in points, assists, steals, and double-doubles. Paul simply turned the franchise around, from 18 wins before his arrival to 38 wins, led the Hornets to a franchise best 56 wins his 3rd season, finished 2nd for MVP behind Kobe Bryant in 07-08. When it's all said and done, Chris Paul will go down as one of the best point guards and floor generals the game has ever seen. Number 4, Ben Simmons. While the debates between Simmons and Mitchell will never end, after missing his first full season due to injury, he simply turned the Sixers franchise around from 28 wins to 52 wins, became one of 7 players in NBA history to have won the Rookie of the Year award while helping the team win at least 50 games, had excellent all-around numbers with 15.8 points, 8.1 rebounds, 8.2 assists, and 1.7 steals, finished with 91st place votes, easily outpacing Donovan Mitchell, who only received 11 first place votes. Simmons was also responsible for setting the 76ers franchise record of 16 straight wins, also recorded 12 triple-doubles, second most in NBA history by a rookie, only behind Oscar Robertson. Number 3, Donovan Mitchell, who was a true rookie. If anything, should have been co-rookie of the year, given how amazing him and Simmons both were. When Jason Kidd and Grant Hill both shared the award in 94-95, that trophy was forever linked with their amazing Hall of Fame careers. What made Mitchell so impressive? Being the 13th overall pick, there wasn't much expectations of him, but he simply carried the Jazz on his shoulder, where they were supposed to miss the playoffs. After the departure of Gordon Hayward, D-Mitch was the leader on and off the court, led the Jazz to 28-6 overall the last 34 games in the tough Western Conference, put up 20.5 points, 3.7 rebounds, 3.7 assists, was the go-to guy down the stretch, knocked down clutch shots, dominated OKC in the playoffs afterwards, had less time to prepare than Simmons, where Ben was still part of the Sixers organization when he was rehabbing his first year. Gobert also missed plenty of time due to injury, where Mitchell had to step right up, carried the load with a bunch of role players, while Simmons had other good players to rely on like Joel Embiid and JJ Redick when the games got close. What Donovan Mitchell did for his team, in my opinion, was more impressive than what Ben Simmons did for his team. Number 2, Blake Griffin, who was the other unanimous Rookie of the Year winner on this list. He was clearly better than John Wall, winning one of the most lopsided votes. Blake averaged an impressive 22.5 points, over 12 rebounds. One voter even placed him third on the MVP ballot. Griffin's also one of 2 All-Stars this century to make the All-Star game as a rookie alongside Yao Ming, was already in the discussion amongst the best power forwards in the game, finished 4th in rebounds around the league, became one of the most entertaining players to watch with his insane dunks, showing consistency despite the Clippers only winning 32 games, lived up to the hype, posted a 47-point performance, won the dunk contest, took the league by storm. Injuries, however, derailed him over the years. Hasn't played a full 82 games since his rookie season. Despite putting up a career high in scoring this season, he's lost a lot of his explosiveness, where his game has significantly changed. Number 1, Luka Doncic. The Slovenian prodigy has been absolutely sensational, better than what most people expected. I know there's still more than halfway left in the regular season, but Doncic has been carrying the Mavs on his shoulder, averaging nearly 20 points, almost 7 rebounds, 5 assists, already putting himself in elite company. The 19-year-old sensation can do a little bit of everything, from playmaking to creating his own shot, can take a game over with an unstoppable step-back jumper, recently became the youngest player to record 7 made three-pointers, will break many more records as his career progresses. His IQ and bag of tricks is unprecedented for someone his age, already easily the best player on his team, playing like an all-star caliber player, keeping the Mavs within the playoff picture, currently 16-18 overall, a huge improvement from only 24 wins last season, can do a little bit of everything. Without a doubt, the Mavs will have a bright future with Doncic being the face of the franchise. Luka right now is better than the other 9 players on this list when they were rookies. His maturity and unique skills makes him light years ahead of his class. I have no doubt Luka Doncic will not only become a future superstar, but has a chance to become one of the top players in the 2020s decade. Thank you so much for watching this video. I talk NBA comparisons, amazing storylines, NBA history, and anything basketball that will interest you. If you love the NBA, subscribe to my channel. More great stuff coming soon. See you next time.